I'm Suzanne Roynan, and I promised you that I would give you a little video to show you how to remove the fear of decluttering if you're getting ready to start your interiors therapy process. And it's not unusual to be afraid of decluttering. There are so many elements to it, but the biggest is probably just knowing where to start, especially if clutter's been building up around you for a while. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use emotional freedom technique. If you've never used it before, it's very, very simple. You're basically going to be tapping on various parts of your face and your body. It's non-intrusive, it's very calm. And what this tapping is actually doing is it is breaking the connection between the neurotransmitters in your head, which are basically saying, I'm afraid of doing this, so therefore I won't do it. That connection is broken, which then gives you the freedom to do what you want, hence emotional freedom technique. You're not going to do anything to damage the inner working of your brain. It's all very, very gentle. But basically what you will do is unpack the problem within your brain that is stopping you from taking control of your situation. So we're going to follow what I call a protocol for your tapping. And so if you just start by tapping on the side of your hand like this is called the karate chop point. And it's not a hard tap. You're not banging away like this. It's just very, very gentle, but keep tapping. And now I'm going to just run through the other EFT points so that you can see where we're going to be going. So you're going to start at the inside of your eyebrow, your inner eye. From there, you're going to move to the outside. So this is basically at the other end of your eyebrow. And then on the bony bit under your eye, the eye socket. Now, please just don't tap too hard here. It's all very gentle. Then you're tapping under your nose. And then on your chin. And if you have, like me, this very obvious line, that's the place to aim for. The next place is on your collarbones, and the collarbones are these bony bits here at the base of the neck. Now, I always love to use two hands for this because it just feels good. And actually, here's a little tip for you. If you're ever feeling stressed or frightened, or there's a situation that you're feeling out of control with, just tap away like this on your collarbone. You can do it under your coat, nobody will notice. It's very, very useful for just calming you down in a difficult situation. Now, the next place, ladies, it's on the bra strap. Men, it's on the bra strap, even if you don't wear one. Okay, and then we go back to the side of the hand again. So those are the basic places that you're going to be tapping on your body. Nothing too difficult there. I don't know if you can hear me tapping. That's as hard as it needs to be. So then what we're going to do is we're going to make a statement. And it's going to start with, even though I. So I'm going to say, first of all, even though I have so much clutter, I don't know where to start. Okay. And we're going to just tap on the side of the hand. So this is called the setup statement. And the setup statement is basically telling your brain what we're going to be working on for this particular round of tapping. And we're going to do 3 rounds of tapping on each statement. So I would say in total, this video is going to be around about 18 minutes while you're taught how to do it, and then we work through the protocol. And you can repeat this as often as you like. If you do it once and it's not quite there yet, then do it again. But the more you use it, the more relaxed you will be about getting on and doing your decluttering. So it's well worth persevering with. So what I'd like you to do is start by tapping on the side of your hand on this karate chop point. And I want you to say this out loud. Even though I have so much clutter, I don't know where to start, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Let's say that again. Even though I have so much clutter, I don't know where to start, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have so much clutter, I don't know where to start, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now we're going to work round those points on the face and body. So, I have so much clutter. Repeat after me. I have so much clutter. I don't know where to start. There's just so much stuff to deal with. There's so much clutter. Starting is a really big problem for me. The clutter is everywhere. Where do I begin? I don't know where to start with my clutter. There's so many things I've been given, so many things I've collected over the years. It's taking up all this space. I don't know where to start. I have all these cupboards and they're all full. All of this clutter is causing me problems. But there's so much clutter. And I really don't know where to start. I don't know how to begin this. I'm confused. I'm afraid to start. I don't know where to begin with my clutter. I have so much clutter. Okay, so I'd like you to go back to the side of your hand and we're going to do another setup statement. So, ready? Repeat after me. Even though I'm afraid to let go of my possessions, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm afraid to let go of my possessions, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm afraid to let go of my possessions, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So let's start working our way around those points on the face and body again. I am so afraid. I'm afraid to let go of my stuff. I own these possessions. They've been with me a long time. I'm afraid to let go of my stuff. What will I do without my possessions? I'm afraid to let go of anything. I'm just afraid to let go of my possessions. This is my history. Why am I letting it go? I'm afraid to let go of my possessions. I'm afraid to let go of my possessions. I'm afraid to start decluttering. I'm afraid to let go of my possessions. I'm afraid to let go of my stuff. I'm just really afraid. It's an issue. I know it's an issue. But I'm afraid to let go. I mean, what happens if I need it? What will I do without it? What will I do with a load of space in my home? I'm afraid to let go of my possessions. Let's go back to that setup point. Now I know this one is going to be important. Even though I'm scared I will lose something important, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm scared I'll lose something important, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm really scared I'll lose something important, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I'm scared I'll lose something really important. I'm scared I'll lose something that matters. I'm afraid I'll lose something I need in the future. I'm afraid I'll let it go. I'm scared of getting rid of something that I need later. I'm afraid of letting things go. I'm afraid of losing something important. I'm afraid of losing something special to me. I'm afraid I won't take care of my possessions. I'm afraid of losing something special. I'm afraid of losing something important. I'm afraid I'll be careless with my stuff. I'm afraid things will get broken in the process. I'm afraid of losing something important. I'm afraid of throwing away something important. I'm afraid of losing something I'm going to need in the future. I'm afraid that I'll throw away something that matters to somebody else. I'm afraid I'll lose something that matters to me. I'm afraid of getting rid of something important. I'm afraid of letting anything go. Okay, so what I want to do now is just go back to the setup point. We're going to do a couple more rounds of tapping on issues that have come up during my practice with people. So one of the main things is about families and family assumptions that you will keep everything that you've been given, or expectations that you will take care of things for other people. You might be expected to store things for your children, your grandchildren, even your friends. So this becomes an issue if other people's stuff is starting to cause you problems, or things that people believe you should keep out of obligation. So that's what these two little setups are all about. So stay tapping on your karate chop point. Even though my family think I should keep everything, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though my family think I should keep everything, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though my family believe I should keep everything, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. My family want to keep everything. I feel obliged to hold on to it. My family store their stuff at my place, and it gets in my way. They think I should keep everything. I feel obliged to keep this stuff. Even though I don't like it, I feel obliged to keep it. I'll feel guilty if I let it go. I'm afraid to ask them to take it away. I feel obliged to keep this stuff. I don't even like this stuff, but I feel obliged to keep it because it was a gift. Or was it something I inherited? Who did it belong to anyway? And why does it matter? Why does this stuff matter so much? Why do I feel this sense of obligation? I don't even like it. Why do I let it stay here? So come back to your karate chop point. I hope you've been able to follow all of these points as we go through. And you might have found that something comes up for you. So if it does, just substitute what you want to say as I do the next setup. So where we're going with this. Even though I'm not brave enough to be ruthless with clutter, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I don't feel brave enough to be ruthless with clutter, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I don't have the courage to be ruthless with clutter, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Let's work our way round. I'm not brave enough. I'm not brave enough. I'm not brave enough to deal with this clutter. I'm afraid to deal with this clutter. I'm not strong enough to be ruthless with my clutter. I'm afraid to deal with my clutter. I know this is going to be emotional. I know this is making me think hard about my stuff, and I'm not brave enough. I'm not brave enough to throw away something that belonged to somebody who was special to me. They were really special. What if I throw their love away at the same time? I'm not brave enough to be ruthless with clutter. I don't have the courage to be ruthless with clutter. I'm not brave enough. I'm afraid to let things go. I'm afraid to be ruthless. I'm afraid to make space in my home. I'm afraid to deal with this clutter. I'm not brave enough to deal with the clutter. I don't know what to do. Okay, so apologies for the squeaky chair. Perhaps I'll put some oil on that. Let's go back to our karate chop point. And what we're going to do now is some very, very simple choice statements to rebalance and start to reconnect those neurotransmitters in your brain to do something more positive about dealing with your clutter. So, with these ones, we're going to finish by tapping on the top of the head. If you are spiritually minded, this is your crown chakra. This is where the energy of the universe enters your body. And alternatively, it can come up through the earth, but that's another story. So, what I want you to do is repeat after me. I now choose to clear everything I don't use, need, or love. I now choose to clear everything I don't use, need, or love. I now choose to clear everything I don't use, need, or love. I choose to clear everything I don't use, everything I don't need, and everything I don't love. I choose to clear it out of my life. I choose to clear it out of my home. I choose to donate, gift, sell, or let go in some other positive way of anything I don't use, need, or love. I choose this decision. I choose to take control of my stuff. I choose to take control of my home. I have no need for anything that I don't use, need, or love. I choose to let it go. I choose to clear anything I don't use, need, or love. Back to the karate chop point. I now choose to work at my own pace and be confident of my actions. I now choose to declutter at my own pace and I am confident of my actions. I now choose to declutter at my own pace and I am confident of my actions. I choose to declutter. I declutter at my own pace. I am confident of my actions. I choose to declutter at my own pace. I am confident of making the right decision. I know there are decisions to be made. I am confident I can do this. I now choose to declutter at my own pace and I am confident in my decisions. And this is the final one. I now recognize my ability to take control of my home and show how much I love being here. I now choose to use my ability to take control of my home and show my home how much I love being here. I choose to be confident in my ability to take control of my home because I love being here. I choose to take control of my home. I am confident of my ability to declutter. I am confident about my decluttering actions. I am ready to take responsibility for decluttering. I am excited to declutter my home. I'm excited to live surrounded by things I use, need, and love. I am excited to take control of my home. I am excited to have wonderful new space in my home. I am excited to open cupboards and know they contain things I use, need, and love. I am excited to take action. I am excited to start decluttering. I am excited to be in control of my home. I am excited to make change happen. I am excited to declutter successfully. I now choose to be confident in my ability to declutter. Okay, so I want you to take a big deep breath in and let it go. Whenever you choose to start your decluttering, whether you rush off and start right away or you take some time, plan ahead, I wish you great success with it. And remember, you can always contact me. I am very accessible and I love to see people loving their homes the way they deserve. So have a great day. Enjoy the experience. Bye now.